obstacles, and encouraging collaboration across various industries. For a country like Slovakia, where opportunities for growth have been constrained by EU policies, this newfound access could mark the beginning of a significant transformation. Slovakia's decision to deepen ties with China has also raised questions about its broader geopolitical stance. As a member of the European Union, Slovakia's actions could be seen as a divergence from EU unity. While the EU encourages cooperation with its member states and adherence to shared policies, Slovakia's pivot toward China might indicate growing discontent among smaller nations that feel marginalized by the EU's priorities. This discontent is not new. Eastern European countries like Slovakia have long voiced concerns about being overshadowed by larger powers such as Germany and France. These wealthier nations often dominate EU decision-making, leaving smaller members to grapple with policies that may not align with their specific needs. For Slovakia, the partnership with China could serve as a declaration of independence, a bold step to assert its sovereignty and prioritize its national interests. China, on the other hand, sees Slovakia as a strategic partner that can help it expand its influence in Europe. By engaging with smaller nations like Slovakia, China avoids the complexities and political resistance it might face with larger EU powers. This strategy allows China to build a network of allies within Europe, gradually increasing its presence and influence in the region. Slovakia's central location in Europe makes it an ideal gateway for China to access other markets within the EU, further solidifying its importance in this partnership. However, Slovakia's decision is not without risks. Critics argue that aligning too closely with China could create friction with the EU and potentially lead to diplomatic challenges. The EU has been critical of China's growing influence in Europe, particularly through its Belt and Road Initiative. Slovakia's participation in this initiative could draw scrutiny from its EU partners, who might view it as a move that undermines collective European interests. Despite these concerns, Slovakia appears determined to pursue its own path. The partnership with China offers immediate benefits that are hard to ignore. Through investments in infrastructure, renewable energy, and advanced manufacturing, China provides Slovakia with opportunities to modernize its economy and reduce its reliance on EU support. This could be especially beneficial for Slovakia's manufacturing sector, which has struggled to remain competitive under EU regulations. Slovakia's manufacturing industry has historically been a key driver of its economy. However, stringent EU regulations on emissions and technology have made it increasingly difficult for Slovak manufacturers to compete globally. By partnering with China, Slovakia gains access to new technologies, investments, and markets that could revitalize this critical sector. For instance, China's expertise in renewable energy and advanced manufacturing could help Slovakia modernize its industries, while reducing costs, an essential step for a country looking to sustain economic growth. In addition to economic benefits, Slovakia's partnership with China offers diplomatic advantages. The introduction of visa-free travel between the two countries is a testament to the growing trust and cooperation between their governments. This arrangement not only facilitates trade and business, but also fosters cultural exchange, strengthening the bond between the two nations. For Slovak citizens, this partnership represents a new world of opportunities. Businesses can now explore untapped markets in China, while students and academics can benefit from collaborations with Chinese institutions. Tourists, too, will find it easier to travel between the two countries, creating a ripple effect that enhances people-to-people connections and mutual understanding. However, this partnership also presents challenges for Slovakia's relationship with the EU. As a member state, Slovakia is expected to align with the EU's collective stance on foreign policy and economic relations by forging a close partnership. With China, Slovakia risks being seen as a maverick, potentially straining its relations with other EU nations. This delicate balancing act will require Slovakia to navigate its new alliance carefully, ensuring that it does not alienate its European partners. Moreover, Slovakia's move could inspire other smaller EU nations to reconsider their own alliances. If Slovakia's partnership with China proves successful, it may encourage other Eastern European countries to explore similar opportunities, potentially reshaping the EU's internal dynamics. This could lead to a more fragmented European Union, with member states pursuing independent alliances that challenge the bloc's cohesion. The broader implications of Slovakia's decision extend beyond Europe. For China, this partnership is a stepping stone to greater influence on the global stage. By establishing a foothold in Europe through Slovakia, China can expand its reach and challenge traditional Western powers. This strategic maneuver aligns with China's long-term goal of becoming a dominant global player, capable of shaping international norms and policies. For Slovakia, the partnership with China represents a chance to redefine its role in the global economy. By embracing a more flexible and independent approach to international relations, Slovakia is positioning itself as a forward-thinking nation that prioritizes its own interests. This bold move could set a precedent for other countries, encouraging them to explore alternative alliances that better serve their unique needs. As Slovakia continues to deepen its ties with China, the world will be watching closely. This small nation has taken a significant step that could reshape its future and influence the broader geopolitical landscape. Whether this partnership leads to economic prosperity and greater independence or creates new challenges for Slovakia remains to be seen. What is clear, however, is that Slovakia's decision marks a turning point, one that underscores the importance of adaptability and strategic thinking in an ever-changing world. In the end, Slovakia's partnership with China is more than just a diplomatic milestone. It is a testament to the power of small nations to make bold choices and carve out their own path in a complex and interconnected world. By aligning with China, Slovakia has demonstrated that even the smallest players can have a significant impact, challenging the status quo and redefining the boundaries of what is possible in international relations.